I know what you're thinking. This isn't Hot Comics. And that's because it's getting pushed back to Friday because we watched the new Mortal Kombat movie. We did that perfectly in sync. Now,
the power of editing.
Overall, no, I'm not going to edit that at all. There's not even a way to do that. Anyway, overall, very solid movie. Right?
Yeah.
I have very minor issues with it.
As any Mortal Kombat fan probably predicted, Cole was pointless.
He was more involved. I thought he was just going to be a complete, like, new spin-off character.
Yeah.
So I like that he was tied to Scorpion. Although, I think it would have been cooler if he was just the new Scorpion. Like, I thought that would have been a neat reveal.
Yeah.
Because his powers just weren't cool.
Yeah.
They just weren't.
He grew a shirt.
He grew a shirt. He
and grew batons.
Talked really hard and grew some baton things. And he's fine, I guess, you know?
He's alright.
So, if he just turned into Scorpion, that would have been super rad.
Yeah.
But instead, he's just
shirt
Cole.
Man.
Just Cole.
Cole,
so,
shirt man.
My number one issue is actually going to be time. I feel like the movie...
Could have been longer.
The third act could have been way longer. Not way longer, but just longer.
Because all the villains had to die. I kind of knew that going in.
Yeah. Other than Shang Tsung.
Other than Shang Tsung. Yeah. We didn't get any fight with him at all, which I thought was going to happen, so...
No.
You
know. Casting overall was pretty good.
Solid, yeah.
I liked Sonya Blade. Kano was great.
Yeah.
Kano was great.
Scorpion, fantastic.
I wonder how much of that was written for him, because the comedy was pretty solid in this movie.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like, up there with, as far as, like, enjoyability, like, the action and the comedy were, like, both right there neck and neck for me. I thought they were both pretty solid. But, I wonder how much of it was, like, him just going off script and how much of it was actually written. But,
back to what I was saying, though. So we knew all the villains had to die, but they just died so quickly in the
some of them I'm fine with. Hold on, let's
like
go to that first. Hold
no,
on. You're talking about the end of the movie already. Let's build up to it. Add a little suspense. Nah, probably not. But, casting. So, like I said, Kano's great. Liu Kang was good, but I kind of have a soft spot for the Liu Kang from the original movie.
Yeah.
Because he was really
the best perfect. Casting choice they ever made was Kung Lao.
Kung Lao was fantastic.
That actor was fantastic.
Yeah, he was great.
He was Kung Lao.
Shang Tsung was great.
Yeah.
Raiden was okay.
Raiden was
nah, he's fine. He could have been somebody else.
I like that his eyes glowed the entire movie.
Yeah,
that was a nice little touch.
Who else was there? Winged Lady was fine, I guess.
Yeah,
we didn't get to see enough of her to care. No. Although I do think the CG on her was kind of weak. Yeah. When she was like, there was a close-up shot of, she looked like a floating head. I don't know. It looked like just like they cropped out her head and then poorly CGI'd the rest of it together. And I was like, it's fine, you know. Especially, I mean, considering how long she's on screen, it's fine. Goro looked great.
They hyped her up a lot, though.
Which is cool, and I like that, you know, it's a common trope, but it's like, oh, this is the biggest, meanest person we got, and then you know, somebody just walks in and destroys them, and it's like, ooh, this guy's serious. So it was cool. Goro looked great. Melina looked pretty good. I didn't like how quick Melina was done with, though.
Yeah, I know.
The story was fine.
It's Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough there where you can follow it. It's not a lot going on.
I felt if you didn't know anything about Mortal Kombat and you just walked in, you'd be fine.
Yeah, I feel like it's simple enough to make sense. You know, they didn't go overboard with it, which you very easily could have. Because Mortal Kombat lore gets crazy, but
yeah,
it was like here's the bare bones.
Most of the games.
Here's the bare bones. You know what's going on. Let's get into some fighting. But let's see. I want to think about the comedy though, because the comedy was great. The low kick.
Oh, the
was
low
a highlight
gag.
For me when he was fighting.
That was fantastic. It was Kano versus Kung Lao. Or no, Liu Kang.
It was a great nod to anyone who's ever played the game and, you know, been that 8-year-old kid that's just spamming the low kick or whatever move it happens to be. could be a jump kick or a whatever. And it's like, it works. We all know that it works. That's the thing. And it can be super annoying and just as irritated as Kano was. But it was actually written really well into the script because it wasn't just like a ha 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 gamers, you get this.
Yeah.
If you hadn't played the game and knew about, or any fighting game in general really, if that wasn't something that resonated with you as a gamer,
because it was like a training scene. Liu Kang was like,
yeah,
let's see how well you fight real quick.
Well, and it wasn't even that. It was just disrespecting him.
Yeah. Nobody there liked Kano.
Yeah. And so it worked as a scene by itself, but it worked as a tribute to all the, like I said, all the people that just spam X or whatever button was. I don't know. Let's see. Every moment of the screen Kano was on was hilarious.
He got a knife thrown into him.
He was constantly just great. I really don't know if he had any jokes that didn't land. I feel like every time he said something funny, it was legitimately funny, which is pretty great. I'm hoping that he survived, but it doesn't seem like
somehow.
But it also has potential.
Yeah, because 100% Sub-Zero is going to be revived.
No, it's probably just going to be the other Sub-Zero. Oh, you mean as far as like
he's gonna be Noob Saibot.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
Okay. I thought you meant like.
So why not revive the other characters and make them something?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, just rebuild them, give them robot parts. We have the technology, we can rebuild them fine. That's fine. For Mortal Kombat, it doesn't have to make a lot of sense. It's supposed to
brief,
be
and cool.
And I like going into it. I think we were talking about if there's going to be like characters to be like, whoa, what's going on? This stuff is crazy. Or if they're just going to go into it and just be like, yeah, he's a dragon,
Yeah.
He's always doing that.
Liu Kang literally summoned a fire dragon and nobody questioned it.
Yeah. And, I mean, for the most part...
That thing that happened.
Other than, at the beginning, Cole was like... But even that, like, there's a guy controlling ice and throwing it at you. And it's just like, this sucks.
We gotta get my family out of here.
Yeah.
Darn ice guys.
So I like that everyone's just kind of okay with it. I feel like that is... true in
Jax got both his arms frozen off, went through slight trauma of, why do I have robot arms?
Well, yeah.
And then got better robot arms and was like, alright, I got robot arms.
Yeah, well, I like that, some random monks just built them some janky robot arms, which is crazy technology.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, it wasn't freaking out like, how did you, connect these to my nerves and things, Well, that's my phone ringing, but... it was just like, these are janky. I don't like them.
They don't punch very hard.
Jax, I don't think I mentioned him. He was pretty solid. Although I just saw a meme of him where someone face swapped him with Steve Harvey, and I'll never unsee that. Now we can talk about the end because there's not much really that happens onto it. You set up the movie and then we fight. So, I am fine with... What's the hammer guy's name? I don't even remember.
Reiko. I'm fine with him dying the way he did and being just a big dumb man with a hammer, because...
Well, it was a good contrast between the fights. So, first time, Jax didn't stand a chance, okay? Mm-hmm. But then this time he's got new magic arms or something. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it.
His magic power, what Arcana. Arcana.
His Arcana is throwing hands. But, which I'm a little surprised they didn't give him, like, his little force blast things that he does in the game. I felt like that would have been right up the alley of Arcana. But, no, it's just robot arms. But anyway, I'm fine with that fight being, like, a total blowout. Just complete, now I'm back. Because he wasn't even really, like, full state, when he had that first fight with him. Because I would argue that those robot arms were... a lot weaker than his regular arms. Yeah. But then, so now he's back and better than ever. And it's like, yeah, that's a good stomp out. And it's just Reiko. It's like, yeah, who cares?
Kano put up a good fight. Kano put up a good fight constantly, and then he died by a giant fire dragon. Not say Kano, I meant...
Cabal?
Cabal.
Okay.
I meant Cabal.
Yeah. Cabal was fine, but again,
They showed his powers a lot. He talked a lot. He was kind of funny too.
I'm gonna say I felt a little short to me. He came in very late into the movie, and I liked him, but it was just like he's there and he's gone. So I kind of wish his fight maybe lasted a little longer or something. I don't know. Maybe there was a little bit more mid-time with him, possibly.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. I felt like we didn't have enough Cabal time. Cabal's fight with Sonya was pretty good. I like that, they kind of were shunning her.
Now you're saying it the opposite of me. Kano's fight with Sonya.
Dang it. You've ruined me. Kano's... I thought that's what I said.
No, you said Cabal.
Kano's fight with Sonya. I like that, they shunned her at the beginning, though. And then she was, trying to prove that she is worthy, And, took out Kano. Maybe, possibly. He might come back. He usually has that big metal plate full, robot eye thing. So, they could... But the weird part is the symbol transferred. So she got the symbol, which is supposed to, by what they said, only transfer if you kill him. Which is fine. I don't think that has any precedence in any Mortal Kombat lore.
No, that's nothing in Mortal Kombat
That is
lore.
I don't remember ever hearing about that. But it's fine. It's simple enough.
Yeah.
But if you kill Kano, first of all, he was great. And I want to see more Kano. I think most people will want to see more Kano. And maybe they finished him off like that way, so to kind of be like, yeah, let's see if people like him. If people don't like him, then, he's gone. But from what I heard going into the movie, everyone loves Kano. So I think he's got to come back.
Gotta give him a robot arm.
And it's so easy. No one's going to complain when he has the robot eye and whatnot. No, that's fine.
I said arm as meant eye.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. We're screwing... This isn't even we're not usually recording 4 in the morning or something. This is 4 in the afternoon. What are we doing?
We're just mistakes.
The secret has been revealed. The Band-Aid's pulled off. They know all of our truths. And we are weak beings. Anyway, moving on to...
Goro kind of died fast.
Who?
Goro. Goro looked great first off.
Goro kind of bothered me. Goro bothered me because I feel like the only 2 people I would have been okay with him dying by would have been Kung Lao or... almost said Shang-Chi. Yeah, Shang-Chi burst in this movie. No. God, what's his name? Liu Kang.
Liu Kang.
It's the same character. Anyway. Either one of those were both competent, very, well-respected Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah.
And Goro is a champion. You know what I mean?
I guess they were trying to talk up the new guy,
I guess. But at the same time, it just made...
Skull kills him.
It made Goro look like a chump. Is all that I got out of it. It didn't make Cole look any better. It just made Goro look like a chump, in my opinion. But, let's see. Yeah, so... Or they could have been like a combo. If Cole was working together with Liu Kang or Sonya, or probably not Sonya, actually, not Sonya. Maybe Jax. He's got robot arms now. But anyway... 2 or 3 of them, if they all took down Goro, cool. I'm fine with that. But, just Cole by himself, I thought that was pretty weak. It did... I wish there was a little bit for when Scorpion comes. He's just there, and it's fine. But they could have done a little bit. They could have been like...
And supposedly, Raiden's the one that resurrected him?
I don't know. Yeah, because usually it's Quan Chi, right?
Yeah.
Which, fine, he's not in the movie, but it could have been... It could have... I don't know. I don't know exactly what I wanted. I just wanted a little of something to introduce him a little bit. Because they also kind of messed with
his backstory a bit. Because it is always Bi-Han that kills Scorpion's family, but he's always been told by Quan Chi to do it.
Yeah.
And then Quan Chi brings back Scorpion stronger.
Yeah.
And says, hey, you should go kill that Scorpion fellow. Or Sub-Zero.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
No,
yeah. Dead,
and again, Quan Chi's not in this, and there's already so many characters. I'm fine with him not being in there. Not an issue. But I just, if we got like a shot of him watching from hell or something, and he sees Cole about to die, and he's just like, no, and then manifests into Scorpion
through the room in fire.
That would have been cool because we got the way he was revealed to just the arrow or kunai. I don't know what you would call it.
It catches on fire, and then a spear shoots behind him.
The spear comes through his arm.
No, it doesn't. Wait.
Or his chest or something. It comes through him.
Yeah, it's like, it goes through him, but it comes from behind him.
Yeah, it comes from behind him.
It's a different spear.
It's a different, I know, that's what I'm saying. But that is like, oh, he's here. But I kind of think it would have been way cool, and the camera pans or whatever. Yeah. I think it would have been way cooler if, again, he was angry and then just a burst of fire and awesome Scorpion.
We got a lot of classic fatalities in this.
Yeah. I could have lived without some of the one-liners.
Yeah. They felt a bit forced.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kung Lao's felt very in character.
Kung Lao's felt fine. Kano wins.
Yeah.
That was in the trailer. Everybody saw that one. That one felt good to me because he's just a cocky jerk. And it's like...
Not...
God, he was so good.
Yeah.
Anybody else ripped out art?
Again, he's just great.
Oh, he was so good. I really like the scene where they're arguing at dinner, and Kung Lao's just like, I'm gonna mess with this guy.
Watch this.
Either he's gonna get his powers, or this is just gonna be really funny. Either way, I'm down.
I didn't know he was gonna shoot a laser out of his eye. I just wanted to make fun of him. He's been nothing but troublesome since he's shown up here.
Yeah, but no, he was great. That scene was great. Liu Kang was a bit muted, I feel.
Yeah.
Like. He's usually more confident. And really, I mean, in most Mortal Kombat things, he's kind of like the main character.
Yeah, in most Mortal Kombat things, he's always hyped up as the champion. And this he's just some dude.
This one, yeah, he was a little... And I felt like the loss of Kung Lao was supposed to kind of, like maybe for the next movie, like help to build him up to be more. But man...
He did, in all of his rage, but summon a giant fire dragon.
Yeah, but, I mean, give us more of, like... Because I really don't even feel like we got a lot of the Kung Lao, Liu Kang, like, bromance, The duality between the two.
They talked about it, we didn't show it.
Yeah, they got a little bit in the dinner scene, I'd say, And those two felt like... They knew exactly
how to play off
how they were
other.
Thinking,
Yeah.
And so that felt good, but
unlike
like,
us,
did we even get a fight scene with the two of them like working together? I don't think we did we?
Oh, I'm trying to think. No, yeah, because when the villains showed up, they kind of got separated pretty instantly.
And I don't know. I think it's time to talk about my boy Kung Lao. So he shows up, destroys, which is great. He destroyed, what's her name? Natara.
She's the bat lady.
Because they hyped her up.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, my fearsome assassin, or whatever he said.
Yeah.
And then he just shows up, slices her in half, flawless victory.
Because wait, first it starts off, he throws his hat at,
at Shang Tsung.
At Shang Tsung.
And
he just does his little
Han Solo dodge.
Yeah. And then he just stands there while Natara's like screaming around him, and he's like, "Ooh, I don't know where she is." Psych, because when she swoops down, he like does a flip onto her back and summons his hat into the ground, spinning, and rides her like a surfboard into it, like smiling and grinning like a madman as blood splurts into his face.
I liked. So when they were like talking about Arcana and stuff, I'm like, okay, they're gonna try to make most of this make a little sense, Not a lot, but make
Jax
a little
is
sense.
His arms.
Well, no, hold on.
Liu Kang's his fire.
Again, I thought, Liu Kang's being fire is the obvious one. I thought, I really thought Jax was really gonna be like a force projection type thing, like he does in the games.
Nope, he's got arms.
And then with Kung Lao, I thought they were gonna like more so focus on like his wind aspects. Which I think he literally only did one. He never did the spin move.
He never did the spin move.
He
only teleported and rode someone like a surfboard into a hat.
Yeah, but anyway, so I thought they would have like shown like wind effects turning the hat when he started spinning it into the ground. Nope.
Just spins.
Just spins. So I feel like it's a safe bet to say his Arcana was actually hats.
Arcana was hat.
Or hat, not hats, but
He can't control all hats. Just his hat.
What if he could? Were there other hats in the movie?
No.
I don't think there were.
No. Raiden's hat.
Well,
maybe,
yeah.
Maybe he'll just
if he was
teleport back.
dual-wielding hats.
Dual-wielding hats? Unstoppable.
Oh, that's what he needed to beat Shang-Chi. Shang somebody. God, we're butchering everything in this one.
Yeah.
But they did him dirty. And
Yeah.
I'm upset because they do my boy dirty in every game, in every... Where is it? I guess that's all he's been. Was he in either of the old crappy movies?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And then we finally get him in this new movie. He's great. He's awesome.
Perfect casting, perfect martial arts, perfect moveset.
I just don't understand why his story is always he's amazing
and then
oops, he's dead. Like that is more or less what happens.
Because in what is it, Mortal Kombat 9? He
that
beats Shao Kahn, celebrates, but he turns his back to Shao Kahn and he just wants to go.
He beats. It was like Quan Chi, and was it Shang-Chi at the same time?
Shang-Chi?
Shang Tsung at the same time?
Yes.
Beat both of them at the same time, then beats Shao Kahn, then turns around and Shao Kahn breaks his neck. And I'm like, that is so stupid. This isn't as bad. Because this one, like, Shang Tsung is at least, like, presented, obviously, as much more powerful.
Yeah.
So, it's not as bad. It'd be one thing if Kung Lao beat everybody in that room, and then Shang Tsung was like, your soul is mine, you know? And be like, that's weak. But this one is better. Here's the thing, though. Again, I felt like his death was supposed to be like, felt like a catalyst for
Liu Kang to do something.
But Liu Kang's not even the main character.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be more impactful if somebody close to Cole died. You know?
Why didn't his family freeze when they were frozen?
Yeah, they were definitely completely frozen.
Yeah.
And Scorpion, like, quick thawed them and they were okay. That part was a little like, I guess I can get over that.
Sure.
You know? Talking about the Scorpion fight, he only used fire once, which was a bit of a disappointment. Did he even teleport? That's a huge thing for Scorpion. Even though, it's funny, because like all these people had powers, like Melina's teleporting, and Cabal's running around all fast or whatever. Scorpion's literally from hell. He's been resurrected from hell, and seems like the most normal person there.
Yeah. He didn't need all them powers to beat Sub-Zero.
Yeah, he didn't even grow a shirt. Like, he's just a normal guy.
He didn't even grow new arms.
Yeah. He's just a human.
On fire sometimes. Well, he did breathe fire. To kill
he breathed
Sub-Zero
fire at the end, but the whole midsection
should have led with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, at least like melted all the ice that was everywhere. I do want to mention Sub-Zero now. We haven't talked about Sub-Zero much at all. I like that they made him like the man.
Yeah, usually Sub-Zero is just kind of a man.
Yeah, he's just like another one of the colored ninjas, you know?
Yeah.
Like, whatever, you know? He's better than Rain, but he's still, you know, he's just a dude. But this time
Blue
he
ninja,
was...
Green ninja, and Yellow ninja, and Red ninja.
I think the only thing I'm really disappointed on him with is he didn't ice slide. We were talking about that.
He didn't ice slide.
There's a few... What other... Well, we did get some iconic moves, obviously.
He grew weapons out of ice.
We got the Kung Lao teleport.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We got the Liu Kang air kick. I don't know what that's called.
Yeah.
The flying kick is what it's
called.
When
Kung Lao was fighting Cole, main character, he did like that fast punch that I really like.
He did, and he also did the hat thing.
Yeah,
like,
he threw his hat a lot.
Well, not where he threw it, but where he just kind of like strikes with it. That's a pretty classic Kung Lao attack.
Kano's laser beam eye.
Nobody used guns, which is pretty classic. I was kind of hoping. It was funny because I forgot entirely that Sonya can shoot those blasts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so when she gets her mark, I'm like, I wonder what her Arcana is going to be. Is it going to be... And at this point, I'm perfectly like under the understanding that Arcana can be whatever it wants, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe she just gets guns, you know? Like, she can just summon guns, because that's kind of what happens in the games. And I think, I don't know about her specifically, but I think sometimes they pull out like RPGs and rocket launchers and
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, is that going to be her?
They just shoot people.
Arcana?
Oh my god! If they have Stryker in the next movie, his Arcana's gonna be guns.
I really hope so. Like, I'm down for it. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous, and I'm down for it, and I'll love it. I don't know. I feel like the ending was a little weak. Is probably my biggest complaint. It was too short, and the ending was like, Shang Tsung's just like,
There's too many of you now. All my friends are dead. Bye.
well, I mean, he's like, it doesn't matter that you won this time because I'm setting up for the sequel. But honestly, to me, the ending on the poster of Johnny Cage,
I liked it.
I know some people really like Johnny Cage, but I've never cared for him. I liked him in the new game.
I liked him in 11. Yeah, that's probably
the
what
future
sold me
version.
on him.
But I never really cared about him before then.
His Arcana's 100% just going to be green energy balls.
Green energy hitting people in the balls, yeah.
Yeah.
And the splits.
The splits.
His Arcana's doing the splits. That's impressive, actually.
He can just do the green energy stuff.
Any predictions on who will be next or who you want to see next?
I want to see Shiva on the enemy team.
I think that's probably likely.
Johnny Cage, obviously.
Yeah.
I would like to see Nightwolf. That'd be cool.
Nightwolf would be cool.
We're gonna see Noob Saibot, obviously.
Want to see Baraka?
I kind of hope we see Baraka. Yeah, I want to see Shao Kahn.
I really want Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
I really, really want
Katana. We saw her fans in the background, but
here's my
I would
thing.
like to see
We didn't talk too
Katana.
much about Melina. I don't think
No.
she died way too fast.
she just showed her teeth out.
Yeah,
Like it was like, oh wow, that's impressive. And then she died.
I felt like the fight with her was literally just starting, and she was dead. By Sonya, by the way, that everyone else is like struggling to get their Arcana, and
Sonya just gets her.
Sonya just is.
After
just
she
has
kills
it.
Kano, she goes blap.
Yeah, and I was shocked. Like, didn't even like have to struggle or like wasn't in a moment of peril. She just walks up and like die, and it's like, okay. First of all, also seemed a little too powerful. It was a cool effect. I like seeing the spine, very classic Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But how it was done visually, perfect. But can she just walk around and just one tap anybody now? Is kind of what it seems like.
Yeah.
It seemed a little too strong for me. It should have been more like just a blast and knock them away,
Nobody else's Arcana one tap people.
Yeah, not even like the fire when he shot Kano. He just got up unscathed. More impressed than anything, just curious. But let's see, I'm trying to think of any. Is his name Kenshin or Kenshi or the blind?
Oh yeah,
the blind samurai
Kenshi.
dude. Or not
Yeah,
samurai,
I would
but ninja,
love
I
to
guess.
see him on the good guy's side. Yeah,
I like him a lot.
Ermac maybe, because if you bring in Kenshin, Kenshi, you got to bring in Ermac.
Yeah, I'd like the two of them. Those would be super sweet. But and then also obviously. I forget his name, but the younger brother of Sub-Zero that takes on the mantle.
Kuai Liang.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'd like to see him back. I don't know. I really feel like this movie would have been a lot better if they just made Cole the new Scorpion.
Yeah.
Honestly. But it's going to be a review or discussion. It wasn't really a review.
Yeah,
we told you liked the movie. That's about it. I mean, I feel like most people probably like the movie.
Unless you're lame.
Unless you're lame. Yeah, if you're weak and you don't like people getting cut in half by a hat that spins on its own accord.
No, because it spins on Kung Lao's accord.
But don't forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also leave a comment because we are doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers for some awesome comics. I'm going to throw them up on screen. Bang, bang, bang. I think I just threw it in the same spot. I just overlapped it, but it's fine.
Bing, bang, bing.
If you want to watch the video explaining the giveaway and all that, just go hit the name, hit our name, go to the main page.
Subscribe while you're there.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button. But it's just
Ring
like
bells.
it's the featured video, and it's it's a subscriber announcement. I don't know what I named it. Look, we're incapable of thinking.
Ain't got no brains.
Ain't got none. We didn't see any brains in this movie.
No.
That's a
Well,
very...
no, yeah, we did.
Did
when
we?
Natara got cut in half.
Oh, okay. I retract my statement. There was a brain. I'm satisfied. We didn't get any X-rays though, which I was honestly surprised with.
Yeah, because that's been a big thing in the
not
past,
not
like,
that I what three
three
games?
Mortal Kombat? Yeah.
Not that I necessarily needed that. I'm honestly don't really like X-rays, just because they take so long. Anyway, but I just genuinely I thought we were gonna see one. I was like, of course that's gonna be in there, and it wasn't. I was quite surprised.
Honestly, I thought it would have been a bit out of place.
Nah, they could have made it work.
Probably.
But anyway.
Anyways,
Let us know what you thought about the movie.
tell us what characters you think will be in the next one.
Hot Comics will be Friday. I don't know if I mentioned that.
You did.
We pushed it
in the
aside.
very beginning of the video.
Well, here it is again, okay? In case you forgot, because I already forgot. So if I forgot, there's a small chance that you forgot.
I don't know. I think they're smarter than us.
I said small. Anyway. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Waffles, no.